Okay. Fuck. Hello. I'm back. I'm back from Japan. Looky here. Isn't that spectacular? But turn you. Okay, whatever. This is not working. I didn't think it was gonna go live immediately. Oh God, I'm not prepared at all. Okay, so I'm back. I'm back from Japan. I am currently living in my parents' house again, but not for long. Hopefully, things will be progressing on that front shortly. So before I do anything there, um, I have all of my stuff like right here, and I'm trying to go through it and see what I can keep, what I can get rid of, all that stuff. And I already did the movies. I already did the movies. I have a lot of them, and there's only like four that I could think of to get rid of. So, um, yeah, it's these giant boxes right here. So it's gonna be it's gonna be fun. I figured, I don't know, go through with it, see, to show you what I've got. I don't know why. I don't know what the point of any of this is, but I just felt like ranting and letting you know that I'm back in America and everything's fine and it's great. So let's start with the smaller box. The smaller box is like mostly DVDs. So let's just do that one first. Well, except for this very top one right here. This very top one is the A24 Collector's Edition of The Lighthouse. Very fun stuff. Very fun. Very fun might not be the right word for that movie, but you know, it's great. It's, in my opinion, Robert Eggers' best. So that's a discussion for another day. All right. And it looks like none of these are in any order, too, by the way. Like, I've gotten, like, I went to the store, like, to the secondhand store since I've been back a couple times, got, like, a couple things here and there, but, like, I just dropped them in so they're not in any order. I don't know, like, where certain things are, so I'm just gonna grab stacks at a time and see what happens. And I'm not gonna go too far into depth with a lot of these because there's like over 100. So, all right, first up, RV. Not sure why I didn't sell this one. I think I wanted to see it again, see if it's actually worth it. But I have a sneaking suspicion that it may not be. But hey, what can you do? Um, I've got, let's see, we got Return of the King and The Two Towers. Somewhere in there is Fellowship of the Ring. I don't know where, but it is in there. I guarantee you that much. Let's see. We have the Iron Giant. Definitely want to upgrade that one eventually. Oh boy, this one is from my parents. Die Another Day. I still have not seen this one, so um, that will depend on if I keep it or not, if when I ever get to watching it. So there's that. This one. So this one I got. I didn't get this one. This one's from my parents. It was for my mom's birthday, like 10 years ago, and she never even opened it. It was still shrink wrapped until like a couple weeks ago. Grease. So again, haven't seen this one either. Maybe it's great. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Oh, this one makes me sad. This one makes me sad. I rewatched this while I was in Japan just because I had heard from many people that it just did not age well and it's actually not a good movie at all. And I finally rewatched it. Unfortunately, I agree with them most of the time. I agree with like most of what people are saying about it, and it's Forrest Gump. It really has not aged that well at all. It's just, I don't know what it is about it, but it like pisses me off like now. I don't I don't know why, but I want to keep it. I want to like think about it some more so I can figure out, why it pisses me off so much, but it's really not that good. Let's see. We have Whiplash, classic drum movie. Gotta love drumming. It's the best. We have Iron Man DVD. This one, some of these DVDs I want to like upgrade to like Blu-ray or 4K or something. But this one specifically, I can't ever see that happening because it is so specific to when and how it was filmed. So getting an upgrade of Cloverfield like literally does not make sense because the whole point is that it was filmed in 2006 like with a 2006 camcorder. So it's like they did not have like 4K cameras back then. Yeah, and I know it was like, oh, it's not actually filming. It's the illusion. It's the illusion. So the illusion that it was filmed in 2006 works a lot better with something from 2006, not something like in 4K, Ultra HD, bullshit like that. Let's see. We have the Looney Tunes back in action. I am curious on how well that one is aged as well. This is one that I got because when I came back, I had no idea that Walmart still did like box sets. Like that was shocking to find out. So, um, like when I was there, I don't know what the hell I was getting because I never fucking go to Walmart, but I was just like wandering around, and then I saw this, and I'm like, yeah, give me that. $17, absolutely. Please give me Courage the Cowardly Dog all day, every day. This is like every single episode. Like it's like 4 seasons. That's awesome. So, got that one. Oh man, this is a holiday classic. Elf. Maybe like the last truly great holiday movie. I don't know. It's been like I haven't seen Klaus on Netflix. That one's pretty close to like a um that one's pretty close to like a classic movie, I would say. It still needs to like, not be associated with Netflix though. So there's that. We have, oh God, this one's dusty as hell. Polar Express. I think, one of the few people who doesn't immediately hate this movie because I actually grew up with it. I know it doesn't look great, but it looks good enough, and the story is decent. So there you go. Don't judge a book by its cover, the internet. I know you like to do it. Okay, so this movie was the second movie that my parents ever got for their DVD player. The first one is coming up soon, probably. But this one, Last of the Mohicans. And I still haven't seen it. And I don't know why. Because it's like Michael Mann, Daniel Day-Lewis, like that sounds like a winning combination. So I kept it. I didn't sell it because I feel like I would like this now. So eventually I will give it a watch. All right, we got Walk the Line, Johnny Cash. Definitely an upgrade because it's fucking full screen. I can't stand full screen anymore. A lot of these are full screen, and I don't know why we as a society like fell for it. Like I get like, oh, the TVs were all box, so the movies had to. They didn't though. They didn't. You could have had an option in the menu. No, it's so stupid. Okay, we have the Simpsons movie, another classic. Haven't seen it in a hot minute, so I don't know if it's like holds up or not. National Treasure, again, haven't seen it in a hot minute. Maybe it doesn't hold up, maybe it does. We're gonna find out soon. Oh, this one's a classic. I'm never gonna get rid of this one. Unless it's like, disgusting. Ooh, well, it's scratched to shit. Um, it's The Sandlot. And yeah, it's scratched to shit because I watched it all the time as a kid. Of course, it was going to be scratched to hell and back. Oh boy. Speaking of upgrades, I gotta get me some more Mel Brooks. Spaceballs, absolute classic. Let's see. Another classic holiday movie, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Chevy Chase, even better. We have Dumb and Dumber. So this one, a couple of these are from my grandpa's because while I was in Japan, he passed away, and um, we were having a garage sale a couple weeks ago, and it was like all of his stuff, all of my grandma's stuff because she died like a few months prior to me leaving, and then like all of their stuff here. So like my entire parents' driveway was just like piled of stuff. Like it was like we were preparing for that shit like basically from the moment I got back. It was crazy. Um, and one of the things that we got over was all of Grandpa's movies. And I got a couple from there. One of them I sold because I watched and I was like, that's not that good. But one of them I will not sell. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Can I speak? Can I speak today? No, I guess not. This one's a classic. That one's so fun. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is the first movie I ever got with the DVD player, and it was Shrek. Obviously, it launched as a DVD and kind of like pushed people to buy DVDs because it was like the big movie at the time and blah 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 blah. It was pretty good. Not as good as Shrek 2, obviously, and again, full screen. Gotta upgrade it. You gotta not have full screen anywhere. Please. Alright, we have here the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy. It's only a trilogy. Those next two movies are not that good. So, Curse of the Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest, at World's End. That is such a lame title. Like, like Curse of the Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest, at World's End. Sounds like a Marvel title. Like, fuck. Like, it's like, ooh, it's so scary. Wait a minute. No, those are good movies though. Even the third one. A lot of people hate the third one. I get it, but it's fun. I do want to upgrade those though because I've had those for a long time. Speaking of things having for a long time, that was the correct way of saying that sentence. Um, this Tommy Boy and Black Sheep dual pack. Um, one of these movies is a classic, and the other movie is the exact same movie, and it sucks. So I don't know how or why they got away with that, but whatever. People like Tommy Boy a lot, so just replicate it, I guess. Didn't work. Didn't work at all. Black Sheep has like two hilarious jokes, and then like the rest of it is like just the same plot, the same thing again. It's not fun. But what is fun is Anchorman because it's Anchorman. If you didn't grow up with it, you wouldn't get it. But I grew up with it, and it's like this is like this was like one of like the like high school comedies like growing up. Like even though it came out like 2006, right? It was like something about this movie like lasted way longer than it should have. But, you know, I'll take it. It's great. All right, we got a couple Disney right here. You've got the Aladdin and the Lion King. um, I hope I don't have to replace these because boy oh boy, look at these goddamn special features. These special features, I shit you not, were like everything to me growing up. Like I would like sit in front of that TV for like hours and just like play those like stupid little like games with the remote control that like barely worked. Ah, those were the days. Okay, we have here the SpongeBob movie, the very first one, the one that was actually good and had Steven Hildenberg, or that's how you pronounce the name, right? We're gonna find out later how wrong I am. We have The Incredibles, another freaking full screen movie. Get it out of here. All right, this one's not full screen. Nice. Finding Nemo, thank God. Okay. Um, and then Monsters Inc. Potentially not full screen. I don't think so. I didn't see it anywhere on there. All right, we have here. Oh, okay. We have all seasons of Breaking Bad on DVD. I hope that they work. So let's I gotta rewatch that soon. I rewatched what was it? I rewatched Better Call Saul while I was in Japan, and that was great. And I really hope Breaking Bad continues to live up to it. Hey, there's Fellowship. All the way at the bottom for some reason. Okay. Now this one's a little more obscure. Seven Psychopaths. Um, I love the director for this. He's the director of one of my favorite movies of all time, which we will get to in a second with the Blu-rays and all that stuff. So, watch that one if you haven't. It's pretty fun. Now we have some of the greatest movies of all time. Food Fight and The Room. It's just magnum opuses of cinema. And then the last one. Wow, how did this get all the way at the bottom? That's crazy. Yeah, it's fitting, I guess. This is a film that was a documentary for the Vans Warped Tour, No Room for Rock Stars. And you could only get this at like Best Buy back in the day. It was crazy. Like how did like I don't know. I don't know how it happened, but I'm glad I still have it because man, this shit would be so hard to find now. And it like even comes with like a little CD of like their like best hits or whatever of like the best people who were there. It's very strange. I like it. I like it a lot. But we're just gonna put all this shit back now because I have so many more to go. Damn it. Okay. I was gonna say something, but you know, I don't remember what it was now. Um, while I was in Japan, I didn't grab too many movies. I mostly grabbed like music, games, stuff like that. Stuff that I would, you know, try to like watch more, I guess. Um, stuff, well, not it's more stuff that you can't easily get in America. And you can get like almost every movie in America, but there's like a ton of games and a ton of CDs you just can't get there. Um, and you know what? Screw it. We may go through that today. I don't know. We're making great time. All right. That is it for the DVDs. And now, oh boy, the much bigger Blu-ray box. Okay. All right. Okay. We've got some gems right at the top immediately. So, all right. This movie, I just saw it, and it sucks ass. It's called Money Plane. It's really not good. So, I'm considering selling that one. Because I had originally got it because of Red Letter Media and just never watched it until like recently. And then I saw it and I'm like, oh boy. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. It's not even like good bad. It's just bad. um so this is okay, these two I just got today. Um we have Final Fantasy The Spirits Within. Haven't seen it. It sounds interesting as hell. So, you know, that's an obvious pick right there. And then this one, $8. Kind of smells like smoke, but whatever. It's the Bourne trilogy. Like that's That's insane. It's upside down. That's that's nuts. It's like the only good Bourne movies all in this collection. That's awesome. Yeah, still smells like cigarettes. Whatever. It'll go away soon, I hope. All right. We've got some more TV shows. This one, Akudama Drive. This one is like a limited event series. It's got it's not the creator, but like the scenario writer of Danganronpa wrote the scenario for this, and it's pretty good. And I'm glad he didn't write the full story because it would have been even stupider. But it's basically like a world of like assassins, and like your like profession is your code name basically, and like they are all like they play up to their tropes like pretty much like there's hoodlum, brawler, fucking let's see, courier, doctor, and this one is just called Ordinary because like she just gets roped into this. She's not like a terrorist or anything. She's just like a normal person, and so it kind of like hers is like the main like POV character. So it's interesting. It's only 12 episodes. I got it because I was like, damn, if Crunchyroll ever goes away, I think I'll miss that one. So yeah, super glad that I got that. We have John Wick 1, John Wick 2. This one is in not so great a shape now that I'm looking at it. Time to repair that. John Wick 3 and John Wick 4. There we go. John Wick, who's that? Don't even worry about it. We have The Departed. I don't know why I was doing New York. It's Boston. I think it's Boston, right? I remember this movie being like taking place in Boston for some reason. I don't know. We have Criterion Collection Dragon Inn. I didn't know about this movie until like a couple late weeks ago because I had just heard about Goodbye Dragon Inn, and I thought it was like connected to this, and it really kind of isn't. But you know, I kind of want to watch that movie, and then I'm just like, oh wait, this is also a movie that they're saying about, and it's like, oh, so maybe I should get this movie too. Haven't seen it yet. That'll be this weekend, hopefully. I'm excited. So in Japan, they get movies way after us, unless it's Marvel, Disney, Pixar, any of those franchise nonsense movies, which they get like immediately. They get like normal, like classic movies, like fucking years and years later. Like when I was over there, they had just gotten The Substance, and that came out like 2 or 3 years ago here. Um, this movie to this day has never appeared in Japan, and it was released in theaters like 2 weeks after I left. And I am so pissed that I never got to see it in theaters. It's Sinners. I had to wait. Oh, God. Oh, excuse me. I had to wait until it was on fucking HBO, and I had to use a VPN just to download it. And so I could actually watch the damn thing. I'm like, please, I want to see this movie. Japan, I know it has literally nothing to do with your culture and you wouldn't understand it, but please, you, I need to see this movie. Oh boy, I don't get it. We got the pseudo sequel, 10 Cloverfield Lane. I feel less bothered that this is in HD because it's not shot like the original Cloverfield. So it's pretty good anyway, whatever. 4K of Poltergeist, the original, not that shitty new one, which you probably don't even remember existed until right now. You're welcome. Let's see. We've got There Will Be Blood, Don't know why this isn't like in Criterion because like there's only a Blu-ray of it. That doesn't make sense because it's a classic. Okay, dog's awake. That scared the shit out of me, actually. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow. Damn. All right. Um, we have here Mulholland Drive. I had never really paid attention or done anything with David Lynch until like the Criterion Collection came into my knowledge. So I got this and I'm like, oh, watch it. Why not? And what the fuck? What the fuck did I watch? I didn't sell it because I feel like there's something there, but I just have to be persistent about it. I've seen a few more Lynch movies since then. I've seen Lost Highway, like a lot of his like shorts, like him cooking quinoa on YouTube. That's fucking goofy. Um, but eventually I'm gonna go back to this. I'm gonna figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to get away from it, and then maybe I'll love it. I don't know. This was so fucking weird. Oh boy. Okay, right here we've got the Dark Knight trilogy. It's a big box set. It's got this like fun little booklet of stuff. I don't know what's in it. Um, Looks like it's just like behind the scenes, like photos and stuff. So it's pretty cool. I actually don't think I've ever even like opened this up, which is sad. Oh well, I'll get to it eventually, I'm sure. We've got a couple of more TV shows. Actually, wow, they're all right stacked on top of each other. Nice. Okay. We have here Death Note, the anime, the Cowboy Bebop complete series. We have season 1 of Arcane Steelbook, and the complete series of Avatar. Best show in the world. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Okay, so earlier I showed you Departed, but I bet some of you did not know that it's actually based on the Infernal Affairs trilogy. It's technically based on the first one, but still, it's based on Infernal Affairs. It's a Chinese Hong Kong crime drama. It's pretty great. Like Departed can be a little long and like it's thrilling and crazy, but like it can be like a little long sometimes. This is like just go 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 speedy speedy, just like it gets through everything it needs to. The second movie, a little unnecessary, but it takes its time, it keeps going, and it's like, okay, by the end, I'm glad I watched it. That was really good. The third movie didn't need to happen. The third movie sucks ass. It's really not good. But they I guess they really wanted to tell us in a trilogy. So whatever. What are you gonna do? And yeah, I got this for like fucking $30. It's like usually like 100. I had like a bunch of coupons and gift cards and shit, so I only paid like $20 for it. It was awesome, and it was like during the Criterion like half off sale a couple years ago too. So that's probably another reason as to why it was so cheap. So this is my favorite movie of all time. Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I could go on a big old rant about why. I think I'm gonna save that though. I kind of want to do like rambles and rants about my favorite stuff on this channel now. So this will be one of the ones to look forward to. So yeah, what's it? What the hell? What is? Oh, why is this outside the thing? Whatever. I don't know. I'm going off track. What am I talking about? Oh my god. Anyway, let's see. We got some more stuff here. Let's take a look. All right. We have some French animated movies. Sylvain Chomet, I want to say it's probably not that because French, but The Illusionist and Triplets of Belleville. Bellevue? Belleville. Yeah. Pretty great. They're both like zero dialogue. I mean, there's like grunts and groans, like pantomime kind of stuff, but like no dialogue in either of these movies, and they're just phenomenal. They're really, really good. So watch these if you can. Go find them. They're probably like cheap. Like I remember paying like I think $2 for both of them. They're really good. Really, really good. Go watch them. Okay, we have here 4Ks of the Spider-Man Spider-Verse movies. When is that next one coming out? I know we're never gonna know. I guess we will never find out. We have the new Planet of the Apes trilogy. We've got Rise, Dawn, and War. And we have a dog upstairs who likes to tip tap around. That's fun. Okay. Hopefully you're not hearing that, but you probably are. Okay. We have my. Is this my favorite Paul Thomas Anderson? No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is, Indy. It's up there though. It might be my favorite. I don't know. Punch Drunk Love. I have to rewatch it again, and yeah, it's great. It's Adam Sandler's best role, my opinion, obviously. Um, let's see. We got a 4K of Kingsman: The Secret Service. Don't need any of the other ones really. They were just kind of to ugh. So the first one I think was the only like actually good one. Oh boy. I got this movie while I was in Japan. Um I don't know how I got it in Japan. There was this store. It was called like Disc Union or something like that. And it was like in this like high rise in Shinjuku. And it was like there was like 6 stores like all within like kind of like the same block of streets, and like each one was like a different like genre of music and stuff, but then there was like the big main one that was like 8 stories tall, and at the very bottom of it was all like movies and shit like that, and I'm like, oh yes please. So I got 2 movies from there. I got one that you'll find later, and then I found this one, Audition, Takashi Miike, specifically from Arrow Video, mind you. Like they had a bunch of like shit from like American, England. Like they had a lot of like crazy weird like like imported movies, and I'm like, how did you get this here? What the hell? Like, but whew, this oh this was a struggle. This one was a struggle to get through. Oh boy. Um, I'm not gonna say any more for than that. But go in this and brace yourselves. So that's it. Moving on. We have another Criterion. We have the Before trilogy. I didn't watch this when I first picked it up, but fuck, it was really good. Before Sunrise, Sunset, Midnight. Um, I just know ever since then I just knew Richard Linklater from like the memes of like, oh Boyhood, it took 12 years to make. But you know, I'm actually willing to give that movie a shot now because this took like 18 years to make, technically speaking. Um, and it's fucking all of them are really good. I don't know how they did that, but like it's awesome. It's really good. Um, got a few more criterions up top. It looks like we have here Yashojiro Ozu, Tokyo Story. It's a very slow burn, like family drama, and it's like I like atmospheric slow stuff, but like this one was like testing my patience like quite a lot, and I'm like, come on, just move along just a little bit, like please. It was so it was almost tedious. I'm not gonna say it was because like it definitely paid off at the end. I'm like, oh god, oh that was so good. But like the act of like watching this whole thing, it was like, oh my god, hurry up, please. It makes me worried to like go and watch more Ozu because if they're all like similar to this, then I have my work cut out for me. Um, Shoot, it looks like we got like all Japanese ones right up top here. We've got the Criterion, not Akira Kurosawa, the other Kurosawa, Cure by Kiyoshi Kurosawa. And, I said Audition was like brace yourself for it. You cannot really brace yourself for this one because Jesus Christ, it's like from start to finish, just like a big mind fuck. Like Audition, it like takes its time and holds your hand, and then just like, okay, now we're gonna get fucked up in the last 10 minutes. Like this is fucked up the whole way through. So definitely watch this if you're in that mood. But if you're not in that mood, Godspeed. Okay, and now we have this might be um, my favorite Japanese director, Masaki Kobayashi. I have Kaidan and Harakiri. And no, that is not pronounced Kwaidan. I don't know why they did it like that, but Kwai, that phrase, that like sound does not exist in Japanese. So it's Kaidan. So these movies are both great. They're long, but they're both interesting the whole way through. It's not like Ozu where it's like long and it's like uh just a family drama that it's like, oh my god, please hurry up. Like these are both long and they're interesting. So there's the key right there. This one's a little over 2 hours, and this one is like fucking like 3.5 hours. This Kaidan is like 3.5 hours, but um it's also like four anthology stories. Like Kaidan means like ghost story. It's like four like famous Japanese like ghost stories, like the spider's thread. I don't think that's one of them. The woman in the snow or something like that. If you've heard of like any Japanese folk tales that are like mildly spooky, it's probably in there. It's pretty good though. Let's see. We have here True Grit, the Coen Brothers one. We have got another Coen Brothers Criterion edition, Inside Llewyn Davis. This one was a lot sadder than I was expecting. I have never seen this one, but I was like, oh god, oh, it's so sad and depressing. But it was good. It was really fucking good. So, I'll take it. So, okay. If you if you know anything about me in the last few years, you know I really got into One Piece around like pandemic time. Um, I started with the anime, then I switched to the manga when I got all caught up on that. I am like all caught up. I'm in Elbaf. I'm anxiously waiting for whatever happens to Brooke and the other girl. Um, but I started to branch out a little bit after that into the movies because I'm like, well, I skipped the filler. Maybe I can go back and watch the filler. Maybe I can watch the movies. So that's what I've been trying to do. But one of them has always eluded me, and probably many of you as well, because it has never been released in America. In fact, like half of them haven't been released in America. But this one specifically, Baron Omatsuri and the Secret Island. I had to wait till I was in Japan to finally go get this, and I'm like, oh, I'm in Japan. I can go watch this now. And there's no English subtitles, so I'm making a guess. I'm guessing every time I have to watch this movie, but it's freaky. It is freaky. I'll give it that. Okay. So I said earlier how what the fuck? That one was sticking together. Oh dear, that's no good. Um, how Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri was one of my favorite movies of all time. It's always in my letterbox top four, always. And so is this movie, Ghost in the Shell. I have two copies of it for some reason, one Blu-ray, one 4K. I don't know why, but I'm not going to complain. It's a phenomenal movie. The other two letterboxed slots, they always go and like just fucking they swap out like interchangeably like every so often. Okay. Okay. Oh, we got some steel books down here. Okay, let's pull those out. Ugh. All right. Oh, they're all from the same person. That's right. We've got Satoshi Kon, Millennium Actress, Paprika, and Perfect Blue. Phenomenal, just absolutely brilliant director. Gone too soon. And it is a different director, but A Silent Voice, the movie, much sadder um, than Satoshi Kon's work. Although that's subjective, I guess. It's more Silent Voice is more like melodramatic, while Satoshi Kon's is more like it's like ooh, I don't know, cerebral. I guess that sounds pretentious as hell, but you know I am pretentious as hell, so I guess it all works out. Um, all right, we've got a couple classics here. We've got Home Alone. This one was like a $2 pickup, another $2 pickup. Original Top Gun. We've got here Zombieland, another classic here. Ratatouille. If Criterion isn't gonna put out more Disney movies, then this is what we're gonna have to deal with. Like, why did Criterion release Up? That is so weird. I don't know. Like, why Up and why not like fucking Ratatouille or like any other movie that's like so. Wally. It wasn't Up. It was Wally. Wally makes sense, but like, there's so many movies. I don't understand why Criterion put out Wally. It doesn't. It's so bizarre. But you know, if I will stand by it. If Criterion ever wants to put out another fucking Pixar movie, it's got to be Ratatouille. It's the only one that makes sense to like really be in that collection because it's like about art and providing art to people. It's great. We've got Kubo and the Two Strings. Um, don't know why I don't have any more Leica on here. I love Leica, but this Kubo's the only one I've got for some reason. Okay, this one is another. This one's another pickup from the store, from like the dollar store or whatever. The used dollar store or whatever. To Kill a Mockingbird. I was forced to watch this in high school, and I hated it because I thought it was dumb and pretentious. But now that I'm dumb and pretentious, maybe I'll like it. So, yeah, I don't know. I would really like to give this one another shot, and so I bought it, and I'm giving it another shot. So, okay, okay. Um, so we've got some bad movies in here, like The Room and all that. This one stands above all the other ones. It is a small collection of Wakaliwood super action movies. Who Killed Captain Alex and Bad Black. These are just special. These are so special. Because like you can give The Room and like Troll 2 and all these other like classic bad movies like their due diligence, like they're so funny because they're so bad. This is bad only because of the limitations of it. This was These movies were made for like $100 in the slums of Uganda, and for some reason they caught on and they became just widely regarded as just so goddamn funny, so incredible. And it's like you can see the heart put in by everyone. It's so much fun. Highly recommend watching this one. It's so, it's so fucking stupid. Oh man. Who Killed Captain Alex is the movie. You are watching Who Killed Captain Alex. DJ Emmy on the microphone. All right, this one. This one was a weird, really weird one. So, those French animated movies I showed earlier, um, I looked on his letterboxd and I saw this movie, Paris. I'm not going to try with that title, but I saw this movie and then I saw that it was like directed by like 25 other people. And I'm like, what the fuck? So it's basically like a collection of like 20 short stories written and directed by like famous people. Like we got like um the Coen brothers, fucking Wes Craven. Uh God, Gus Van Sant is in here. Alexander Payne, like fucking crazy shit. Like absolutely crazy shit, but it's just it's so weird. It's so weird because like, a lot of these are like, whoa, that's interesting. That's cool. Alfonso Cuarón's in this one too. Yeah. And like they're just weird, they're interesting, and I mean some of them are interesting. There's like a couple duds that are like whatever, but like this was it's worth having cuz it's an interesting idea. Just a lot of short films by famous people who just love Paris. It's interesting, and I don't think I'll get rid of it. I'm not sure if I'll watch it again soon, but I don't know if I'll get rid of it either. Okay, what do we got here? What do we got? Okay, we got some independent stuff. We have Mad God. This is a stop motion animated movie by Phil Tippett. Tippett? I don't know. Uh, he did special effects for like a bunch of famous movies, but he's been working on this for like 30 years, and it came out some time ago, and it was wild. It's. I think my review on Letterboxd was literally. I always wondered if you could tell a story based on a Slipknot album cover, and it looks like you can. So it's weird. It's weird. It's crazy. There's not much of a story, and I'm burping a lot. This is not good. Ugh. So we're just gonna move on. The Mad God is making me belch. Oh no. We got Hundreds of Beavers. It was made like in Wisconsin or even in Michigan. I don't know, but it's basically a live action Looney Tunes. It's goofy, it's stupid, but it's really funny. The humor takes a while to get going, but once it does, it just does not let up. It is just so dumb the whole way through. All right, looks like we got some more criterions. We have Ikidu, Akira Kurosawa, Akainu Kurosawa. He's my favorite donut maker. Anyway, we have Flow Criterion Collection. Let's see. We've got the only Marvel movies that I will actually go and rewatch, the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. All three of them. Okay. Let's see here. All right, that takes care of one stack. Jesus. Okay. Okay. We have one that I'm unfortunately going to have to get rid of because Criterion announced just recently that they're doing an entire goddamn Stanley Kubrick collection. But Barry Lyndon. Unfortunately, I will have to say goodbye to my good friend Barry Lyndon. He's not my good friend. Why would I say that? He's an asshole. He fucking shot his kid. Spoilers for like the fucking like the 30-minute mark, I guess. I don't know. I do need to watch it again because it's been a while. Pan's Labyrinth, Criterion Collection. We have the Lego Movie, classic movie. I have like a whole collection of movies that are just the blank movie, and I just think that's really funny. Everything Everywhere All at Once, and their previous feature, Swiss Army Man. Fucking weird ass movies. We have La La Land, I'm Almost Falling Down. That's no good. I should not do that again. We've got a 4K of Blazing Saddles. Are you done yet? She keeps like turning herself over. It's just like, oh, I don't know. She's goofy. She's a goofy goober, but she's old, so you know, I'll leave her be. Can't do anything to help her now. South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut. I technically count this as a the blank movie because it is like the South Park movie, but oh well. I like that title better. it's stupid. Okay, come on. We have here the only Ghibli movie that I own, which needs to be remedied because like 5 years ago I have not seen any Ghibli movies. And now I've seen like half of them. And there's only 2 that I actually really want to see that I still haven't yet. But this was the first one I watched, and it is still my favorite because it is like just a good story. And that's, I think, Ghibli's strength is that they have this wonderful animation, but they need a story to go with it. And the story that I love so much is Castle in the Sky, because it's just basically Indiana Jones but with kids. It's great. All right, we have the definitive Street Fighter movie. This new one coming out, ain't no way it's gonna top this one, baby. Oh, it's so bad. Jean-Claude Van Damme is so stupid in that movie. All right, we have Akira, only on Blu-ray. I need to get the fucking not only just the 4K of this, but also I need to get the manga because a lot of you don't know this. And I didn't know this till a couple days ago either. This only covers like the first like quarter of the manga. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy, I tell you. Wow. We have Jaws, the 50th anniversary edition. It's crazy that movie is 50 years old. My lord. We've got another Coen Brothers, No Country for Old Men. Absolute classic. This is the other movie that I got alongside Audition while I was in Japan. The original Godzilla. Before I left Japan, I was thinking to myself, like, well, I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to watch all of the Godzilla movies that I can while I'm here. Boy, was that a mistake. It's like, every time they would, like, reset Godzilla, it would be, like, with a serious movie and be like, okay, yeah, cool, great, that's awesome, I love that. And then, like, immediately the quality would just drop off and it would be just, like, stupid fodder monster bullshit and be like, this is not fun anymore. It sucks ass. I hate it. God. That makes me so worried for -0 when it comes out this year. Because -1, great movie. This one, very first one, great movie. Hell, the first, like, the 2014 first Godzilla movie of, like, the Monster Verse, whatever the fuck it's called. That one was pretty decent. Because it actually got the scale of Godzilla right. And it was nice. And then Godzilla vs. Kong fucked it all up. Because it was just fucking, like, it was like from the top down and you could barely tell they were monsters in a city. It was awful. Oh, God. Fuck Godzilla, man. Fuck those stupid movies. Oh, God. Speaking of movies that immediately dropped off after the first one, Wreck-It Ralph. Not talking about Ralph Breaks the Internet. Never will. It's lame as hell. Okay. Oh, come on. Almost there. We're almost there. And by almost there, I mean 2/3 of the way there. If you want to count that as almost, then be my guest. But there's like a stack of like 30 more left. Like Moana. That was like the last good fucking animated movie that Disney ever made. And they didn't make a good one for a while before that either. So that one's kind of a weird one. I'm not seeing the live action, and you shouldn't either. We've got Logan, somehow the only X-Men movie I've got, which I'm not mad about, honestly, now that I think about it. I don't know if I want to get any of the other movies again. Um, we got Inside Out. Not going to get the sequel, because again, kind of wasn't that great. Yeah, right here. Okay, we've got Toy Story 1, 2, 3. Again, kind of fell off. I saw 5. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie and say I didn't see 5. But fucking, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Just end it. Stop it. Get some help. Now, Pixar. All right, we've got some more criterions. Let's go. Tonal whiplash, to be sure. Come and see. If you know anything about this movie, you know how fucked up it is. And it's funny that it was sitting on top of Toy Story. So, oh well. The duality of man, I suppose. Like, literally. It's kind of what that's about. We got a couple more Scorsese. We've got Raging Bull. And we have The Last Temptation of Christ. Okay. Couple more. We're getting there. We're almost done. Oh my god. Nightmare Before Christmas. Blade Runner, The Final Cut. Fight Club. Casablanca. I'm just going through. I don't really have much to say about like any of these going forward. North by Northwest. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Oh, come on. All right. The Complete Lady Snowblood Collection. These are the movies that inspired the Kill Bill franchise. So watch those if you want to. Another movie I'm going to have to get rid of, unfortunately. Doctor Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. I'm really sad to let this one go. It was my first ever Criterion Collection movie. But that Kubrick box set, man. Boy, oh boy. We got Thelma and Louise. The only Wes Anderson movie I've got, Fantastic Mr. Fox. We got Spike Lee, Do the Right Thing. Phenomenal movie if you haven't seen it. That one's really good. And unfortunately, is maybe more relevant today. Paris, Texas. That one's fantastic as well. Tom Popo. And look at that. We only got a handful more, boys and girls. Oh, boy howdy. Let's go. Django Unchained. I think these are all of my Tarantino. Reservoir Dogs. And Pulp Fiction. There we go. Okay, so there's some order to these. Okay. Casino Royale. Skyfall. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Jurassic Park. The only one that's worth getting. And we got 2 more. Malcolm X. And the last one. Can't believe it, but it's the last one. The Beatles, A Hard Day's Night. Okay. Dare I go through the rest of my shit today? No, I won't. I will save that for later. Okay. Because it's been an hour. Oh, God, it's been an hour. Okay. So, we're going to end it here. And I'm going to put all this shit back and then probably just sit down because it's my day off. So, goodbye. See you later. How do I turn this thing off? Yes, there we go. Okay. Bye-bye.